Tommy, what brings you here? Is there something wrong with Mabel?
She's not coming. Gee, it's funny that she should make a date with you and go out with some other gink. You know, some dames aren't worth chasing after, are they?
Tommy, you're right. Some dames aren't worth chasing after. Thank you, Tommy. Beg your pardon. I have 2 tickets here. Can you take them back, please?
Too late for refunds now. The concert's already started.
Gee, I certainly could use that $1.
Well, leave the ticket with me. I'll take a chance.
All right, thank you.
His Imperial Majesty, mercenary regiments are to be formed at once. All single, unemployed men are ordered to report to recruiting stations immediately.
4 times 6 are 24. Put down 4 and carry 2. 4 times 2 are 8, plus 2 are 10. 26 multiplied by 4 is 104.
Right. Oscar, did you read the correction I made in your mathematics book?
Yes, sir.
Let's hear it.
La, 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 la. There it is, right in my book.
That's not what I wrote in your book. You read it wrong. I don't like mistakes in music. Sing it again.
Da, da, da.
Can you do it better?
I'll try. La 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 la.
That's correct. Now, shall we all sing it together? Or shall we go back to mathematics? All right. Now let's organize. You do the drum parts and the trumpets. You start. 1, 2.
Schubert, the principal wishes to talk to you.
Mr. Schubert, there are 50 pupils in your class, and I doubt if any one of them has the slightest notion of mathematics.
A pretty good idea about music.
Archimedes did more for the world than all the musicians put together. Savages in the African jungles have music, but they do not know mathematics.
And they may be happier for it.
Mr. Schubert. I cannot tolerate interference with routine. Unless you promise to forget your silly passion for music, I must report this occurrence to the Board of Education.
Sorry, sir. I cannot honestly promise that.
Schubert, do I understand you prefer to leave the school?
Rather than give up my music? Yes.
In the name of His Imperial Majesty, mercenary regiments are to be formed at once. All single, unemployed men are ordered to report to recruiting stations immediately.
Do you hear my heart lamenting, crying a lonely tune, whispering to the moon with her magic to enthrall you, love never comes too soon? Do you hear the stars above you? There is but one bliss. All the songs lovers made immortal live in my yearning kiss, die in your burning kiss, in your one kiss.
Only a redhead could do that to you.
Wrong. This time it's strictly commercial. My landlady's becoming very unpleasant.
And that's why I moved last night. Into the park.
Why didn't you come over and stay with me?
Thanks. Might as well start training for the military. They'll get us all anyway.
They'll have to move pretty fast if they want to catch up with me.
You don't have to worry, Franz. You've got a job.
I had a job. I just lost it.
Sorry.
I'm always in the market for a good original by the great Pepe.
Carl? 4 goulash and noodles.
That'll come to $3.60.
And a bottle of wine.
Wine from grapes grown on the mountain slopes.
Not in the ditch.
And not from the peak, from the slopes, where it's protected from the wind.
Yes, gentlemen, from the slopes. 1 bottle of wine from the slopes. For the dope.
This may be our last evening together.
Why don't you fellas stop grousing? It's a country for artists. Wine, beautiful girls.
I say it's a rotten law that sells us to foreign despots.
Well, his own soldiers wire on the people, so they want to make us do the dirty work. How can we get out of it? It's the law.
Only unmarried men get sold. Why don't you get married? Well, lots of people enjoy it. Oh, I mean, it's nothing unusual. Not that I'd rush into a thing like that just to save a man from going. Not unless I liked him. Look, Mr. Schubert, you need someone to take care of you.
Well, I guess I'm just a coward. I'll take the army.
Miss Mitzi. Mr. Schubert, is it true? I hope it's only a rumor. But is it true that you lost your job?
Calm yourself, Poldy. Here, have a drink.
No, thank you. I never drink.
Here, have another one.
Yes, no, please. This is no time for fooling. There was a man from the government over to my place looking for you. You will have to report to the barracks at once. You can run before they catch you.
See your cards, boys.
Don't bother. We're all unemployed.
And unmarried.
All right, let's get going. What are you waiting for?
Sorry, I have important work to do.
A butterfly.
I'll bet he crochets like a dream.
Come on, the Army needs chambermaids.
Bye, Mitzi. Carl? See you in 12 years.
Mitzi, will you please take care of this for me?
Well, boys, let's go.
Keep that on going till you come to a little side road. And you follow that for a half hour, and you'll be across the border.
I hate to leave Vienna.
You'll leave Vienna, all right. You'll leave Vienna for 12 long years if they catch you. Here, I threw a few things together for you.
Oh, thanks, Poldy, but don't you think you ought to hold these until I pay you the money I owe you?
Mr. Schubert, I'm not a pawnbroker. I'm just a plain sucker. I believe in your music.
You're a good fellow.
I resent that. I'm not a good fellow. I'm not rich either. Why do you suppose I let you live in my house? Get a whole year behind in rent. Invest my money in you. Why?
Because you believe in me.
Yes, that's it. No. It's because... Good luck, Mr. Schubert.
Goodbye, Poldy. You'll hear from me. I'll write to you.
Don't write to me, write music. And if you must write a letter, start it with, enclosed, please find...
One in the orchestra down front, please.
I have one, but it isn't in the orchestra down front.
As long as it's inside, I'll take it.
It was my hat.
Well, that's no place to leave it.
You should be more careful.
I should be more careful. Next time, buy an extra chair for your hat. Shush me, shush him. Could I borrow your opera glasses?
I haven't any.
Hasn't somebody some, please?
You may use my glasses,
Thank you.
but please don't sit on them.
Thank you.
What are you crying about?
I'm not crying. I mean the music. It's so sad.
Are you kidding? Oh, this is one of Schubert's gayest pieces. He was...
I don't care anything about Schubert.
It's very evident.
All men are cats.
All women aren't saints either. Shh. Don't shush me, shush her.
Kitchen? No, to a job, if any left. This is not mealtime, you know.
Isn't it? Not by the sun, maybe. But here it's breakfast, dinner, and supper time.
Oh, if you're hungry, they'll give you a charity feed over there.
No, I wouldn't like that. I can work.
Report to the stonemason.
20, 20 is 40, 10 is 50, 100 is 150, and 20 is 170.
Otto?
Yes, ma'am?
We'll need more sheep shearers.
Oh, you're very right, Miss Anna. I was just thinking of that same thing myself.
Then you'll see to it, eh, Otto?
At once, Miss Anna. Joseph, we need more shearers.
Next. You a sheep shearer?
Sheep shearer? Oh, you mean cutting off the wool? Oh, yes, naturally.
Can you do that?
You ask me. Anyone who's been on a farm, it's quite simple.
Well, report to the head shepherd. Next. Sheep shearer. Next.
Miss, can I ask you a favor? Please go away. You scared the sheep.
Looks like the sheep are scaring you.
I'm a veteran at this sort of thing.
Veteran. Huh?
Yeah.
You must have been on a long vacation.
It's easy enough after I wore him down for you. Well, you must have practically lived with sheep. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Please forgive me.
Where's the rest?
That's all there is.
The boss will take care of you.
See the boss first.
Here's my slip.
Your slip.
What?
Your slip.
Oh, yes.
Only one sheep.
The lesson was too short.
This won't do. I'm afraid I can't keep you on.
Here's your pay, 6 kreutzers.
Give him a meal and a night's lodging. He can go by the stage in the morning.
But, Miss Anna, he only earned 6 kreutzers. The stage cost...
Do as I say.
Very well, Miss Anna. You know where the men eat?
Yes, that's one thing I do know.
This shouldn't be here. The lamps are still lit.
All right, boys. Lights out. Get a move on now.
We've been moving all day.
Who said that?
We've got to play this handout.
Now listen, you.
Good night, gentlemen.
Good night, Mr. Will.
Good night, Joseph.
Good night, Miss Anna.
I must say, you play the piano much better than you wrestle with sheep.
Well, the piano can't bite me.
Sheep only bite something green.
I admit I'm a fraud, but so's your piano. Listen to this. It's flat. And this. It sounds like the woodpecker on your farm.
It's not my farm. I manage the farm for the Countess.
Astonishing.
My father was manager here before me, so it's natural.
Strange to find a girl like you on a farm.
I earn my living.
Oh, that's more than I can say.
What do you do besides sharing sheep badly?
I teach school very badly.
What is that?
This? Oh, a melody that just came to me.
You're a composer?
I like to think so. Fix this.
Sorry, there is no time.
Why? We still have 5 hours. I mean, the coach doesn't leave until morning.
Hey, you up there! Lights out!
You hear that? It is a strict regulation. You want me to lose my job?
Good gracious, no.
We'd better be going.
Let me take your hand.
Don't bother. Watch out. Don't stumble.
I'll be careful.
Mind the broken step.
I will.
I thought you left this morning.
Oh, I did. I only went as far as the village. I got some piano wire and came back. I couldn't leave this piano the way it was. I felt like a doctor deserting his patient. Listen, every note plays perfectly now.
Mr. Schubert, I'm sorry. I have no time to listen. I have my duties to attend to. I can't have the whole place upset.
The whole place upset. Surely to fix a few strings doesn't make an earthquake. So I can take them out again.
You have done quite enough.
Well, then I'd better go.
Yes, you better go.
Goodbye.
Oh, I believe this is yours.
Oh, that's for you.
Hmm? Goulash, Wiener Schnitzel?
You know, there are two sides to everything. You look at the wrong side. Goodbye.
It has grace and charm. Gentle magic.
I only tried to leave a little memory.
I shall treasure it always. Wings to another world.
Perhaps that's why I came back. Grasping for that moment. Mind a broken step. Well, goodbye, Miss Anna.
Goodbye, Franz Schubert.
How far can a man go on this road?
It depends on how far he wants to go.
Then there's the weather to think of. It'd be bad to be caught in a storm. I've no umbrella.
Your shoes are not too good. Of course, everyone here has to work for his keep.
So I gathered.
There are lots of things to do.
I don't seem to be good at any of them. Well, feel natural to be traveling again.
Like a rolling stone?
I'm afraid my rolling began when I gave up teaching mathematics.
Mathematics? Excellent. You are just the man for the job.
What job?
Bookkeeping. Otto has been waiting a long time for his vacation.
Bookkeeping?
Yes.
Of course, bookkeeping is useful.
And important.
Most important. A lot depends on it, why, even the sheep.
The whole farm.
And if Otto really is tired...
Poor man, I am worried about him.
He does need a vacation.
A long one.
Guido. Remember your pedigree. Hello, Otto. Oh, you're not Otto.
No, ma'am.
Well, you should be. That is, I thought Otto was the bookkeeper here.
I'm his substitute while he's on his vacation.
Oh, isn't that nice? I suppose one of you adds the profits and the other subtracts the losses.
Countess.
Oh, Anna, I'm so glad to find you here. I need your help.
Delighted, Countess. Oh, this is our new substitute bookkeeper.
Oh, yes, we were just going over figures. Now, let me see. What did I come here for? What did I... Oh, yes, I know. Anna, I need your help again this year at the party. The Duke is coming, and you know what that means.
The Duke?
Oh, yes. I stole him from right under the very nose of the Baroness Astor. It was a great triumph, my dear. Anna, my party has to be a great success. Oh, dear. What shall I wear?
There is the blue dress.
Oh, no. No, I couldn't do that. I've worn it once already.
How about the black one?
The black one? No. No. Oh! Yes, yes, that's a superb idea. Oh, yes, I only wore it once, and that was when I first met the Duke, and he loved me in it. Now, what will you wear, dear?
I thought I might...
Yes, do. Do wear that. You look lovely in it. Simply lovely. Oh, Anna, dear, I'm holding my breath. Because if I'm to become the Duchess, well, Anna, look, I'm depending on you to make the party a great success. Oh, dear, I almost forgot the most important thing. The Duke has given his permission to play his new composition, his very latest, Opus number 5. Unless it's 6. Perhaps it's 7.
It's 4.
Oh, well, it's an opus anyway. Oh, wait. Good night.
His own composition. His Highness's very latest.
The Duke composes? What is his style?
The most highly born composition in Europe.
Like one venture to look?
One might.
Well, to say the least, his style is... How shall I say? It's very neatly put on paper. Very. Will His Highness play this illustrious composition?
I suppose the church organist will play it.
No, no, please. Don't think what you're thinking.
But wait a minute, Franz. Look, I'll tell the Countess that you are a musician from Vienna.
But she just saw me as the bookkeeper.
Oh, she'll be too excited to remember. Franz, this is your great chance.
No, no, please. After all, we're speaking of music, but this, never.
Franz, I got a letter from Otto. He's feeling better.
I see.
Look at it, Franz. Maybe it's not so bad.
A man has a certain instinct, a certain feeling for deadly dullness. Once or twice, here and there, almost anyone would. No. He carefully avoided all the rules of composition.
Franz, Otto will be back soon.
I don't care if Otto was standing right here now, I wouldn't play it.
You mean it?
Your conscience tells you when a thing is right or wrong, but this would beat your conscience black and blue.
You refuse?
I do.
Very well. $6 gulden and 15 kreuzers.
What's that?
10 days' salary. I think you'll find it correct, Mr. Schubert.
Then this is the end?
Definitely.
But, Anna, listen.
Nothing more to say. You are paid. Otto comes back. Everything is settled. Goodbye.
Anna. Anna. Even if it were possible to play this, there's no name for it, I still couldn't go. What could I wear?
It's too bad. The composition is impossible because...
Because what?
It just so happens that my father was near your size.
And you have a suit of his?
Mind you, it's a little old-fashioned.
Oh, never mind. You are a bully.
And you are the most stubborn man I've ever known.
Oh, I do hope everything will be all right. I'm all at dither. Girls, some champagne. Jean, champagne. Excuse me. Charlotte, you look wonderful. You haven't changed a bit since your coming out party, have you? Maestro! Maestro! Oh, I'm so glad to have you here with us this evening. Aren't you thrilled? You're to have the pleasure of playing the Duke's newest opus. Oh, didn't I tell you? Well, I must have forgotten. There must have been a reason I brought you here. I wonder what it was. Oh, yes, of course, you're so clever with your fingers. Someday, maybe when I become... Well, perhaps you can find time to teach me to play a little, the piano.
Countess.
Maestro. Such charm.
I feel rather uncomfortable.
You look very handsome.
Hope these pants hold out.
Don't worry. They haven't been used for 20 years.
I wish they'd last me 20 minutes.
Oh, Anna, this is a surprise. Fancy seeing you here, or is it? Oh, no, of course it isn't. I invited you, didn't I? Oh, that dress looks wonderful on you. It's a nice old dress of mine. Won't you remind me sometime to order one exactly like that for myself? Who is this young man? Haven't we met somewhere before?
This is Franz Schubert.
Oh, he reminds me of somebody. This is very familiar. I wonder who it is. I wonder who he reminds me of. Now, look at...
The substitute bookkeeper.
Oh, very amusing.
He's a great musician.
Oh, very nice. Which reminds me, did you bring the Duke's music?
Yes, that's what I want to talk to you
Oh,
about.
don't tell me you've lost it. You couldn't have lost it.
No. It's just a question of who is going to play it.
A question? What sort of a question?
Well, I thought the Duke's composition should be played well.
Oh, yes, I had the same thought in mind. Maestro! Oh, there you are. Here is the Duke's composition. This is Mr. Fraschini, a very famous musician. And this is Mr. Egbert, a great magician. And this is little Anna, dear little Anna. She was my mother's governess, or my governess's mother. Or, what were you, dear? Always straighten me out on these things. Shall we all go to the musical room and have a nice little rehearsal? Don't you think so? Maestro? Away.
How provoking. She gets one idea a year, and it had to be the maestro.
I feel like a condemned man, reprieved at the last moment.
Franz, can't you see what this might have meant?
Nothing but a bad half hour for me. Besides, I don't need the Duke. I have a patron. Someone sweet and gentle, wise and beautiful.
Oh, the most revolutionary composition.
Oh, don't tell me it would start a revolution. First, it's forbidden in Hungary, and secondly, it would spoil my party.
Madam, the Duke just arrived.
The Duke? He's here. Well, why doesn't someone tell me these things? Oh! What have I done? What have I done? Anna!
My fingers!
Do something! Do something! Fix him! I've got to go.
My fingers!
Oh,
Countess.
Your Grace.
You look simply delectable.
Oh, everyone's dying.
What?
To hear your opus number 5.
My dear, this happens to be opus number 4.
Oh, I was never very good at figures.
Shall we commence at once?
Yes, that is, of course, right away, immediately. You see, the maestro's lost his fingers. No, nothing serious. He just mislaid them. Oh, may I present Mr. Newbert? He's a famous magician.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
I'm very fond of tricks. As a matter of fact, I'm a magician myself. Do you know my famous trick?
You mean your opus number 4?
Anna, is everything all right? Will he be able to play?
He fainted. We took him to a guest room.
Oh, well, couldn't he play with one hand?
I'm afraid the Duke wouldn't like it.
Oh, what a scandal. What a scandal. Everything's spinning around. Oh, I think I had better faint, too.
Please don't. Everything will be all right. The concert will be performed. Beautifully performed.
Oh, does the maestro find his fingers?
Mr. Schubert will play.
Mr. Schubert? Can he play? Oh, of course he can. Of course. He's a magician. Hurry, Anna.
What's this man doing here?
Well,
Is he going to pull rabbits out of my music?
I didn't know it had rabbits in it.
won't hear this burlesque. Why don't you play what I composed? Such unheard of insolence to change my opus. Get out of my sight before...
Oh, yes, please, please get out of his sight.
Who is responsible for this?
Yes, who is responsible for this?
Who allowed that charlatan to insult me?
Do respect, Your Grace. He's not a charlatan. He's a musician. A real musician.
Anna, please.
If any importance is attached to this evening, it is because we have listened to Franz Schubert's melodies. He did not insult Your Grace when he changed your opus number 4. He paid you an honor.
Carolinda, are you going to tolerate this?
No, I shall tolerate nothing. I must ask you to leave my house immediately. You too, Schubert. Everything's spinning around. I think I'm going to faint. I know I'm going to faint.
I refuse to catch you.
Oh. And after everything I did for his opus.
Miss Anna, you've been so kind to all of us here. Now, the Countess.
Otto, you'll take good care of everything until the Countess appoints a new manager.
We are checking up on a man named Franz Schubert. Have you an employee here by that name?
Yes, we did have, but he's been discharged.
Well, where is he?
He's just leaving.
Oh! You're from Austria? Show me your passport. Well?
I haven't one.
I thought so. There's no record of one. You entered this country illegally.
It was dark and very late, and I just walked across the border.
You know what this means. You'll be deported.
I won't go back. I refuse to be sold to the King of Naples to shoot down his own people. I don't even know why.
Haven't you heard the news?
No.
Well, the Emperor...
He's ordered me shot.
No. He has raised your pay. Me? And thousands like you. 10 kreutzers a day. The King of Naples thought that too much, so... Fini. You don't have to shoot anybody.
Franz?
Sounds good, doesn't it? But it's a long walk back to Vienna.
In these cases, illegal trespassers on Hungarian soil are removed from that soil at the expense of the government.
Don't you think pedestrians have any rights at all?
Why don't you look where you're going? Mr. Schubert!
Poldy!
Welcome home!
A nice welcome you gave us.
Oh, I'm so sorry. It's the fault of those thieves down at the city hall. They soak us with taxes, but they never fix the streets. I've complained again and again. Will you ever excuse me?
Yes, if you give us a ride to town.
Oh, I will take you anywhere. My horses would be honored to carry such a beautiful lady.
People are so charming in Vienna.
Hey, stupid! I'll push your face in the mud if you don't get those nags out of here.
Charming people.
You lay one finger on those horses, and I'll punch your nose so far around, you'll be able to whisper in your own ear. That will hold him. Shall we go and look at the luggage? There you!
How are my old friends?
Wilhelm, he stayed in Italy. Maurice was lucky. They put him in jail. He won't be out for a while yet.
Well, how about Peppy?
Peppy is gone. But I'm so glad that you're back again, Franz. I hope you won't think it strange that I call a customer by his first name. He's more than just a customer. He's an investment.
The whippoorwill in calling to his mate. The whippoorwill in calling to his mate. The rose that shines above the garden gate. The breeze that sings the nodding pine to sleep. The starlight dancing on the surging deep. If I could teach all these to sing my song to you. Love, hear my song. Here is my heart. This is my love, my melody. The song the whole world sings to you. Anna.
Franz,
Oh, I didn't hear you come in. I'm sorry.
I don't want to disturb you. I'll be back later. I have to answer this letter from Hungary.
Hungary? Oh. They want to take you away from me.
Astor wrote to me. The Countess wants me back.
Will you go?
Could I leave?
Oh, I'll make a home for you here. I've never been so sure in my life. The music is just flooding out, and every note is you on it. The world will listen to Franz Schubert.
Franz, I'm so proud of you.
I'm sorry, but Mr. Hesslinger sees only composers whom he knows.
Well, how does he meet new composers?
New composers? A kreutzer a dozen. On every street corner, in every cafe. More than one can count. Mr. Hesslinger does not meet new composers.
It's unfortunate for him. You better go.
But I want to see him. I am not a composer.
Mr. Hesslinger is very... Mr. Hesslinger is very busy.
I'm not. I'll wait.
I have no time to waste.
Why do you waste your time?
Oh, I'm afraid it's practically impossible.
Nothing is impossible if a man makes up his mind.
What?
Inconceivable. Doesn't meet new composers.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Of course, I wouldn't want Mr. Hesslinger to miss out on anything that might be of importance to him.
Well, make up your mind.
If Hesslinger doesn't see us immediately...
We'll have to go.
Please, go in.
Thank you. Franz, let me see him alone.
But I'm the composer.
That's just why. You do the composing, and I'll do the selling. Great composers never sell their own work.
Anna, don't forget on the third page that interlude.
Shines above the garden gate, the breeze that sings the morning finds asleep, the frost of autumn makes the night is still. If I could teach all this to sing my song to you, here is my heart. Look, hear my song. This is my love, my melody. Read the stars in moonlit skies, the markings on the wings of butterflies, the purple shadows on the distant hill, the frost of autumn leaves the night is still. If I could teach all this to sing my song to you, here is my heart. Look, hear my song. This is my love, my melody.
Isn't it a beautiful song?
Well, in a trivial way, it's graceful, it catches the ear, but this is a private office.
And that's my song.
Oh, may I introduce the composer Franz Schubert?
I'm honored.
How do you do?
Mr. Haslinger thinks your song...
Some of the phrasing isn't bad.
I knew you would appreciate it. That's why I said to Franz, pay no attention to those other publishers who are trying to get your music. There is only one man in Vienna worthy of being your publisher, and that's Mr. Haslinger.
If I may suggest...
No, I would suggest that you, Franz, sign a contract giving Mr. Haslinger exclusive rights, and you, dear Mr. Haslinger, will give Franz a reasonable advance. Agreed?
No, I'm sorry. It's not the kind of music I'm interested in.
But, Mr. Haslinger, the music is beautiful. And the melodies are so easy to remember.
That's the trouble. People will remember, not buy them.
I don't care whether people buy my music, as long as they sing it.
And I don't care whether they sing it so long as they buy it. People who sing in the streets can't afford to buy it. My clients are the great orchestras, salons of the nobility. Do you think they would play such music? It's too thin. It is not in the classical form. Listen to me. Do you know that man?
Of course. Who doesn't?
He writes the kind of music that's worth publishing. The court orchestras and all the others buy everything he writes. He should be an inspiration to you.
He is. But do you expect every composer to copy Beethoven?
Beg pardon. Perhaps I'm wasting my time. Young man, I've been in the publishing business for 30 years, and I know what people want. I tell you, in my opinion, your music will go in one ear and out the other. It may become popular very fast, but will be forgotten even faster.
Time for a cigarette before intermission is over.
Thank you, I don't smoke.
This is a surprise.
And a very pleasant one. You certainly made record time to Washington and back.
I didn't go. Something came up.
So I see.
This is Miss LaRue.
How do you do?
I'm doing all right.
Guess we'd better be going. May I call you tomorrow?
You may. But I will be out. You bet I'll be out. Always.
Shall we go back to the balcony?
No, thanks. I'm leaving.
Oh, you're letting him chase you away.
I'm going out and celebrate. Maybe I can work up a little sympathy for myself.
Surely you can think of something better. No, there are a lot of words spread over that fourth balcony. Many of them a lot worse than yours. Music seems to help. That is, for a while anyway. You think it over.
Impromptu, variation, cantatas, march, minuet, duet, trio, songs. A lot of work since you come back from Hungary. Plenty of notes in your head. If you only had a few notes in your pocket.
Hey, Poldy, you say something?
Huh? Oh, I was about to ask, have you sold anything yet?
That will come. I have 1,000 tunes in my head.
Be better if you had a few gulden in your pocketbook.
The Lord will provide.
I know. It'd be nice if we had a little on account.
Hello, Poldy.
Don't disturb the master. He's busy working. Busy working us into the poorhouse.
Say, you. Where is she? I saw her come in. Don't deny it.
Where is who? Who is where? Well, what are you talking about?
I'm looking for a beautiful blonde.
Well, who isn't? Say, this is a respectable stable.
No doubt. No doubt. Look here, my good fellow.
I resent that. I'm not a good fellow.
Have it your way, you are not a good fellow.
Who says I'm not a good fellow?
You said it.
I said I wasn't a good... You said I wasn't. I mean, I said you wasn't a good... We said I... This is a silly conversation.
Nevertheless. My good fellow, you can help me fix this. Tell her I want her to come with me. And tell her everything is forgiven. She can even have more money, eh?
You swine!
Oh, my fingers! My fingers, you crocodile!
Why, you? Who do you think?
Oh, are you leaving, Maestro?
Yes. Get out! You... The idea, coming here looking for girls. How do you do? Where'd you come from?
Up to his old tricks again. Can't trust him out of my sight. Well, serves him right. Girl? Did you say girl? Well, of course, I sent him. Well, don't stand there gaping. Go and tell Anna that the Countess is here to take her back to Hungary.
Countess? Oh, to Hungary? Oh, that's wonderful. That's marvelous. Back to Hungary. Oh, she won't go.
Oh, don't be silly. Why should she want to stay in a place like this? Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Yes, I'm not angry anymore. She'll come running.
I'm afraid not. Something is keeping her here.
You mean, who is it?
Franz Schubert.
Oh, you mean the magician?
No. Musician.
Oh, musician, magician, what's the difference? I can give her everything. What has he to offer her?
Nothing.
Nothing. Anna, in love with nothing. Love in a stable. How very, very romantic. Well, I'll show this magician.
My dear Countess, musician.
Musician? Oh, musician. Well, musician, I'll make him change his tricks. Oh, I mean music. Now, Anna must go with me. She's simply got to go back to the farm.
Sorry, Countess. I'm not going back.
Anna, my dear. Oh. Well, haven't you had enough vacation? How long do you expect to stay?
I'm going to be married soon.
Oh, you can't do that. Otto says the farm isn't the same without you. Besides, he has nothing to offer.
You hear, Countess? For me, that is everything.
But, Anna, what about your future?
Countess, I'm afraid I won't be able to make you understand. Franz is struggling against an indifferent world. I won't let him give up. The world must acclaim Franz Schubert. That is my future.
Probably, possibly, perhaps, maybe. Of course, I'm not an expert on music. All I know about music is that Opus number 5 shattered my rosy dreams. Well, I wish you better luck. Goodbye, Anna. Goodbye. You must come and fall on my chair sometime.
I did right, Polly, didn't I? You think I did?
Miss Anna, maybe you think I'm a little old-fashioned. Once I was a student of music, the piccolo. And when I thought of marriage, I had to give up my passion, my piccolo. And I became a coachman.
I'm in his way?
I didn't say that.
But you meant it.
Miss Anna.
Polly, you gave up. He never shall. I would never let him sacrifice his music.
Of course not. Who would? Everyone has to struggle. Even Beethoven did. I remember many times I've asked Mr. Schubert to go see Mr. Beethoven. Because one word from the master and all doors would be open. But he never would go. Franz is a stubborn man.
unwatched pot always boils.
Mr. Beethoven. Mr. Beethoven, the door was open and the milk.
Huh?
The milk boiled over and the table got wet.
What did you say? Say it again.
The door boiled over and I came to see you.
Don't shout, I can hear.
I'm sorry, Mr. Beethoven. I didn't mean to break into your house. I apologize. Please forgive me. Don't be angry with me.
I am not angry. Please come in. Now come in.
Thank you.
I am always pleased to meet a beautiful girl. And you are beautiful. Well, sit down. Has anyone ever painted you?
No, sir.
Just what I thought. Oh, stupid artists look to foreign lands for beauty and don't see the light before their eyes. Oh, if I could only paint, I would do it just as nature made you. Unfortunately, I'm not a painter, but somebody should do it. I would give it a title. Miss Vienna.
Sir, I'm Hungarian.
There you are. One can never be sure of anything where women are concerned.
But I want to become Viennese.
Why? Anything wrong with Hungary? It's a beautiful country.
It is. And no one has ever pictured it more true to life than you in your pastoral symphony. The part where the shepherds give thanks to the Lord for saving them from the storm. How it thrilled me. You must have spent quite a lot of time in Hungary.
I've never been there. I can see now I missed a lot. But someday I shall come and visit you.
But I'm not going back. I want to become a Viennese citizen. That's why I came to see you.
But my dear, you broke into the wrong house. You should go to the city hall, see some official, the mayor perhaps.
He can't help me.
Let's see the Lord Mayor.
He can't help me either.
Well, for heaven's sake, then see the Emperor.
He has no authority.
Well, I've run out of ideas.
Mr. Beethoven, you are the only one who can help me.
I can't understand you.
I said you are the only one who can help me.
Don't shout, I'm not deaf.
Oh, I didn't mean it. But look, Mr. Beethoven, do you remember the days when you were struggling for success? Of course you do. Well, today another man struggles for success. Here is his work. Please look at it. Mr. Beethoven, please. It's springtime. It's love. It's like new wine.
Did you say new wine?
Yes.
I go by the rule, wine must be aged. And I don't think I should make an exception.
I heard once that genius is always selfish. Now I believe it. Now I know that success makes people cruel. And there seems to be no exception. A great talent may be lost. Who cares? Mr. Beethoven doesn't think he should break rules. I'm sorry I have bothered you, sir.
Wait. Lucky for you, I'm deaf. Give me that. Bien. Where are the other pages? Let me see the next movement.
There is no more. That's all I know about.
This is incomplete. This symphony is unfinished. Why? Did the man die? Is he sick? What's he doing? Oh, it's a crime. Ah, this man ought to be shot. Franz Schubert. Never heard of him. Is he Hungarian, too?
He's Viennese. He lived all his life in Vienna.
Well, why didn't he come himself to see me? Everybody else does. Oh, for years, amateurs have annoyed me with bad music. But here is someone with divine fire. And he doesn't even want to see me. Oh, he's arrogant.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. And rightly so. He doesn't need anybody, my dear, this man. This man is a genius.
You are wonderful. To hear this from you, it sounds like heaven. I'll go and tell him.
No, you mustn't.
But why? It'll give him courage.
Yes, and most likely rob him of inspiration. Let him fight it through. Promise me, you will not even mention that you saw me until he's finished the symphony.
Oh, but you're asking for something almost inhuman.
Believe in the judgment of a cruel man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Will you please forgive me?
On one condition. I want to be the first to have the honor of congratulating him on the finished symphony.
Oh, I don't know what to say. I'd love to kiss you.
What's stopping you? Is there a rule? And if there is, didn't you just prove that it pays to break rules? I said, this man Schubert is a genius.
Hello, Poldy. Is Franz upstairs?
No,
Where is he? I must see him. When will he be back?
I don't know. Maybe later. Maybe he isn't coming back at all.
What do you mean, Poldy?
Look, Miss Anna, Mr. Schubert and I had an argument. After all, I have to pay my rent, too.
But, Poldy, I promise you.
That's all I've been getting is promises, and my landlord insists upon cash.
You will get every penny, Poldy. Don't start getting difficult now.
I should have started long ago. It would be better for all of us. Better for me, better for him, and better for you, too. Don't interrupt.
I know you mean well. You're a good man.
I know it, but I resent it.
I'll bet you don't resent this. Here you are. 1, 2. That's a month's rent, and here's 3 more. Deduct that from what I owe you.
No, I told you I want cash. What'd you do, rob a mint?
Come on, you better pick it up before I take it back.
Franz, you sold something?
No, I wasn't that lucky, but I did run into my old friend, Moritz.
Moritz? Moritz is in jail.
Is he? Well, that is, he's out. He's out.
So you robbed Peter to pay Paul.
That's the way friends get along.
Isn't there some other way to get money?
Yes, there is. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about another way today. I could apologize to the school board. It might take me back.
As a teacher? I would never let you do that.
Now, just a moment, Anna. Teaching could bring me 5 guldens a week.
Are you serious?
No, I was just talking.
That's what I was afraid of. Talk, talk, talk. See, you shut up. You mind your own business.
Franz, I brought you something. I hope you like it.
My, this is elegant.
I never liked the way you carried your scores. It fits perfectly, doesn't it?
I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, I am very exacting. You shall see. You must give me a great, splendid birthday present. Nothing less than the finished symphony.
How did you know it was unfinished?
Well, everybody knows that the symphony must have more than 2 movements. Will you do it?
I'll try.
Thank you, darling. Goodbye. Goodbye, Poldy.
It takes a lot of time. One can't just sit down and dash off a symphony.
How long did it take to write the first 2 movements?
Just a moment. The moment I looked at you.
There are many moments between now and my birthday. Goodbye, darling. Oh, and please, never think again of such a ridiculous thing. Franz Schubert, the school teacher.
Did you hear, Poldy? Do you think I look ridiculous?
No danger. You won't try to get your job back.
You fool. I just gave you my first week's salary.
Hello, Poldy. I'm sorry to be late, but you know how it is. Everything goes wrong when a girl wants to look her best.
I know how it is. I have exactly the same thing. Whenever I want my horses to look especially well, everything goes wrong. My, you look exciting. You're thrilling. Look, I got goosebumps, pupils, pimples, bumps.
Poldy, do you really think I look exciting?
Oh, if I could only get my horses to look so beautiful.
Poldy, I resent that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not accustomed to saying lovely things to nice horses, to beautiful women. I'm out of practice.
What about getting back to form?
Oh, I've been out of form for years. Happy birthday, Miss Anna.
Poldy, it plays by itself.
Isn't it wonderful what they are doing nowadays?
Franz wrote it when we first met.
That's what gave me the idea.
Oh, Poldy. Where is Franz?
I don't know. But don't worry. He'll be along.
He's a half an hour late. Maybe he forgot.
Yes, maybe. Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Maybe he didn't finish the symphony. Poldy, has he been working?
Oh, yes. He's been working all right.
Oh, I wish I could tell you something. I'm going to tell you. Sit down. Poldy, remember the day when you said one word from Beethoven and all doors are open? Can you keep a secret?
Certainly I can keep it. What else will I do with it?
I saw Beethoven. I talked to him. I showed him Franz's music. Guess what he said?
You're asking me what you should be telling me. Go ahead.
He said, Franz is a genius.
Oh, I could have told you that. He did say that?
Yes.
Oh.
Franz, what happened?
Beethoven died.
No!
The news came out an hour ago. A great man is gone. Don't let it distress you so, darling. His music still lives. Look at me, darling. Happy birthday. Go on, open it.
Money?
Yes.
What about your symphony?
I haven't touched it. I'm not going to finish it. I've wasted enough time chasing rainbows, and now I've come to my senses. I don't think you'll find my being a professor ridiculous. Anna, one can't go on drifting, borrowing, leading a shiftless, aimless life.
You don't know what you are saying.
For the first time I do. I'm going to the registrar this instant. Take out our marriage license. And we'll be together. Always.
Franz?
Anna?
What?
Read it again, Poldy.
I'm sure you can make him understand. There is no other way. If I stayed, he would soon hate me for driving him back to the teacher's desk. I love him far too deeply to accept such sacrifice. He must return to his music. I shall always pray for his success. Anna.
When did she leave?
Early this morning.
She went back to Hungary?
Yes. She gathered your music together and asked me to guard it well.
Why didn't you stop her? Why?
I know it hurts. It took a brave girl to do what she did. Another girl would have married you and let you become a struggling nobody. That would have been real unhappiness.
Will she ever come back?
She's still with you. Promise you'll go on with your music. That's all she asks of you.
Once she called it wings to another world. Sorrow, heartbreak, broken wings. A man must turn his face to God.
I mean, his music has tears in it. Think what he would have written if he hadn't died so young.
Young?
Yes, 31, unknown and poor.
I'd like to know more about Schubert.
Oh, I'll gladly tell you everything. Yeah, telephone you. What's your number?
Plaza 21.
You'll be in.